OC Reader, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my January TBR. So January is a pretty chill month, I would say. It's cold, so I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to be bundled up in the house in the warm. And I like my TBR to be pretty chill because I feel like when I put too many books on it, I don't get anything read. Like those first few days, I don't anticipate getting anything really finished. Like I know some people, I see them and they're like, January 3rd, they've already read 5 books. I'm just like, I lazed around all New Year's Day and just kind of relaxed. But no, it's fine. For me, January is just like a slower month and my reading pace is usually slower, so I didn't want to pack my TBR with too many books. I wanted a lot of flexibility. Right now, I don't have any library holds set, but you know, you never know. And like sometimes stuff just catches my eye on Hoopla or something, and I'm just like, I want to read that immediately. And I want to be doing some revising in January too, so I gotta leave some room open for that. So this month's TBR is short, but hopefully these books are good. I need a good reading month because I haven't had a great reading month in forever. And maybe some of these books are something you might be interested in as well, so stay tuned. We have Stuck in the Country with You. This is by Zuri Day, who I have read before. This is a Harlequin. Harlequin gifted me this copy. I've read a couple of her Harlequin books in the past. I was interested in this because it is a country romance and I love seeing black people in farm attire on the farm, living off the land. My jam. It says, good fences make good neighbors, except when a scorching shared path makes things complicated in this delightful city meets country romance from Zuri Day. She's packing her bags and her baggage. 10 years ago, Genesis Washington made a very poor decision. At the time, it seemed great, fantastic, explosive. But the truth is, your one-night rebound should never be your younger brother's rival. And he definitely shouldn't be someone who allegedly only slept with you to gain the upper hand, even if the sex was amazing. Now, Genesis is blindsided when the farm she's inherited just so happens to be right next door to Jackson King, the regrettable one-night stand she's still painfully attracted to. This man has aged like the finest of wines, and what's worse, he's now a thoughtful and responsible father. Good thing Genesis has a long-distance boyfriend. Well, sort of. It's complicated. Jackson and his hotness should be easy enough to ignore, but when city girl Genesis discovers there's a serious learning curve to her humble new home, it's Jackson who's there to lend a very skilled helping hand. With every problem that arises, Jackson is seemingly making all the right moves, both on the farm and when things heat up behind closed doors. But surely that doesn't mean he's right for Genesis, does it? So yeah, the cover is adorable, of course, as with all these new Afterglow books pretty much. Has cute little detail on the back as well. I've read Zuri Day, and this one is relatively short too. It's under 300 pages, which I appreciate it. I'm hoping it's going to be better than the last farm romance I read that was okay, but didn't quite hit the mark. Played by Naima Simone. So, nothing says winter like hockey, and this is going to be my first hockey romance. I read a book by Naima Simone recently that I enjoyed. This one was gifted to me for Christmas, so I am excited and hopeful after reading that recent read from her. Being a firefighter isn't easy, especially for a black woman. Working with family helps a little, but when somebody from your company doesn't come back from a call, it's brutal, as in, how am I supposed to go on brutal? And one death took me to a really dark place. A year later, I'm at the Pirates hockey training facility, just another day on the job, until I find a charred journal. I look inside for the owner's name, but the words on the page punch me in the gut. It's like reading my own thoughts, reliving my own pain. The journal belongs to Solomon Young, left-winger for the Pirates, a father and widower. When I return it, I'm racked with guilt for the invasion of privacy. The look Solomon gives me is cold as ice. But damn, if that man isn't hot as hell. Now he's stuck in my brain, and fate seems intent on making us face off. So yeah, we have another like single father situation going on. I love reading more romance with these older protagonists. Um, the little bit of maturity really helps. I still hate when they have miscommunication, but I don't know. There's just something about grown people getting together that has really been hitting for me the past year. Beautiful Broken Love by Shanora Williams. And I think this is my first Shanora Williams read. It's been months since her dreams of forever were brutally shattered. 7 long months since her husband and soulmate Lou died in her arms, leaving her to carry on alone. And Davina Klein Roberts still isn't sure how to move forward. To escape her anguish, Davina throws everything into her work, pushing Golden Oil Co., her self-built skincare line, to become a viral success. Now she's poised to clinch a major endorsement deal too, but it's bittersweet without Lou by her side. A meeting with Deke Bishop, the hot NBA star she's courting for her brand, leaves Davina flustered. With his dimpled smile and warm handshake, Deke's a natural pitchman, and he's clearly interested not only in her lotions. Davina soon discovers that Deke's more than just another player and carries his own pain. But as her feelings for him grow, so does her guilt. Will the pain of a future already lost keep her from embracing hope for a new one? So this sounds like it's going to be more on the emotional end. And I said I'm not really too familiar with her writing. I haven't read anything, I don't think. So this will be a first, and I will let you guys know if it's good. Last, we had to throw in just a little bit of fantasy. So I have Scorpion Queen. This is by Nina Fears. This was sent to me by the publisher. I also have the audio book. But I don't love reading fantasy the audio like that, so I think I'll start it with my eyes and then switch over to the audiobook. Deep within the imperial palace at Timbuktu, Ami has suffered a devastating loss. Once the daughter of a prosperous salt merchant, Ami's life was cruelly overturned in a matter of months. At 16, Ami now finds herself disinherited, framed for a scandalous crime, and forced to serve Princess Mariama of Mali. Her father, Emperor Suleiman, has created a series of impossible trials for his daughter's suitors. When they fail, he publicly boils them alive, littering Mariama's path to marriage with 99 corpses. At first, Ami's life at court is drudgery. The chores are difficult, the servants despise her, and Princess Mariama is prone to mood swings. But the more she learns about the princess's circumstances, the closer the two girls become. Ami and her intended Kader plan to escape Timbuktu and make a new life far away from the shadow of death that has fallen upon the emperor's court. But she finds herself increasingly drawn to the princess in ways she doesn't understand. When a mysterious discovery forces her hand, she must choose between fleeing with the boy she loves or helping the princess to end the trials forever. Ami will need to draw on all her strength and courage to make her perilous journey through the desert to seek the aid of an exiled god in a final desperate attempt to take charge of her own destiny. So, it sounds like there's going to be a lot going on here. I would say this is a somewhat buzzy YA fantasy for next year. I haven't really seen too many people talk about it, but I know it's getting one of those sprayed edges editions, so books that usually get that, people start gabbing about. And I don't know, YA fantasy has been a little bit hit and miss for me, more miss than hit lately, but I think maybe this might turn it around. So that is everything that I plan on reading during the month of January. Are any of these books on your TBR? Have you read any of them? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, make sure and hit that like button. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!